This is the OnePlus 11 Pro, and the price was dropped to $500. Also, there was a few massive updates to the camera and software. Is this the must-have phone right now? I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and let's talk about it. When I reviewed the OnePlus a few months ago, I said that this was the return of OnePlus. You know, back to its roots on what made these phones so special. Now, OnePlus has been trying to go that ultra premium route, and for the past few years, they have been missing the mark on price. This phone came out at $700, and now it's down to $500 in a quick few months. Now, typically at this point, we'd be seeing another OnePlus flagship phone coming out, whether it's a Pro or a T. However, this is OnePlus's newest flagship phone, still. Now, if you want the full review of this phone, I'll link it down below. That video covered a bit more things like specs and also what makes this phone unique. But let's talk about what else has changed outside the price and where does this phone currently stand in the crop of phones. In my hand, I still love the ergonomics of the phone. The camera cluster is pretty big and, sometimes my finger still smudges it when I'm holding in landscape. But beyond that, the in-hand experience is good. It's comfortable. It is a larger phone, but with the curved edges, that definitely does help. Also, the screen is so smooth. I don't know what OnePlus did, but there isn't a phone that feels as smooth as this. Software-wise, we are on Oxygen OS 13.1, and with that, there were a slew of updates and even a couple of new apps. There's a new app called Relax, which is an app that is made to help you relax with soundscapes and even little relaxing games. There is now also an autocorrect that follows you between your OnePlus account. So if you have a OnePlus Pad and you save an autocorrect spelling, it will carry over to this phone. Also, gaming mode added championship mode, which gives you the best performance, plus disabling all notifications, swipe gestures, pretty much everything that lets you focus on gaming. And you can also now listen to music while gaming, which is something that I love to do. There are also tons of bugs that were repaired, a lot of enhancements adjusted to camera performance too. All in all, I think I had like 4 updates already. Now, one thing I noticed is the speed of the camera opening. It opens much faster now, and the shutter feels faster as well. Now, there's no real way to test shutter speeds between pre-update and post-update, but it feels faster, and that matters, right? Now, battery life hasn't changed a bit. I am using Visible Mobile with it, and I've had pretty decent signal throughout. Now, it's not pulling down a 5G ultra wideband signal, which does eat the battery life, so I am getting very good battery life. At the end of my night, I'm at around 20%, which is on par to the S23 Ultra. Of course, your miles may vary, but that is with similar usage. And I gotta be honest, I just love OnePlus's software. I think being able to customize things as much as you want, and it has that ROM feeling. Like it feels like a custom software, not a software that comes with the phone. So customizing colors, customizing icons, all that stuff is very easy on a OnePlus phone. And that's part of the reason why I love OnePlus phones. When playing games, the performance hasn't changed at all, which isn't a bad thing. And I haven't used a phone yet that performs better than what this phone is performing. It maximizes the FPS in Battle Prime. And also when you knock up the settings all the way up to Ultra in PUBG, it handles at 30 frames per second locked, which is what the game can handle. So this is the front-facing camera on the OnePlus 11 phone after all the updates. Let me know what you think. I'm not seeing a difference, but do you see a difference from earlier this year? I don't know. I think the video is exactly the same. But of course, you let me know what you think. This phone struggled previously when it came to exposure in low light. Often it would overexpose the skin tones to account for dark surroundings, and then the details would vanish. I'm still seeing it a bit, but it's much more manageable. I do also find that night mode is pretty much the same, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it holds up pretty well compared to other phones. I don't think there's been any changes to video mode on this camera, as the video looks exactly how it was before, which is a shame as it was pretty bad compared to other phones. The point I'm getting at is that this phone has incrementally gotten better, but dramatically has gotten cheaper, and that is an amazing combination. OnePlus is definitely back with this phone, and if you're in the market to buy a phone and camera may not be one of the things that you care about the most, this is a no-brainer. At this price, you gotta pick up this phone. Now, there are rumors on the horizon that maybe OnePlus is making a Pro version or maybe a foldable version will be coming out early fall. I'm not too sure about that, but as of right now, you can't go wrong. And you know this phone is going to be supported with software throughout the years. All in all, this phone is still amazing, and the latest updates makes it even better. If you don't need the best camera around, but you want a phone that will be supported for years and also a phone with amazing performance, this is it. Want more phone videos? Check this out.